cost and quality. You understand? Yes.
I just an only quality level.
Oh no, cost too, because we are part of the people. Now if person won't build, now we
the first call.
Will be first call, because after you don't get your architects, once architect don't do drawing, once engineer don't do drawing, the next point of call now how much it will be to construct this thing. Now you will come it.
Surveyor,
quantity surveyor. Now also they used to BOQ, bill of quantities.
Wait, normal surveyor day, because this one they always put quantity for your
we get land surveyor. And we get quantity surveyor.
Okay.
People always mix them.
Yes. So at what point land surveyor go come before architect?
Oh, that's before architect.
Okay.
When they want maybe they want buy the land,
just buy land,
check the
size,
size,
they want 100 by
exactly
100 by what?
The booking number.
Okay. So all of this they happen with all of then you can say the BOQ
bill of quantities.
Okay.
So that one will give you the exact cost of Mr. A, this is how much it will cost you to build this building.
10 million, 100 million.
It's part of planning.
But inflation, you go add and join.
Say here and there we feel add little, but say at times if the project no quickly start, we review the BOQ.
Okay.
You understand? So we always put all those things into consideration when we did one.
Okay, so make we come look with all of this where una they do, how you fit take marry your job as a quantity surveyor, come join within LSMTL they do.
Beautiful. Say country people, no knowledge is lost. Even as a quantity surveyor, as Lagos State don't absorb us into the system, they take us, they train us under quality control and quality assurance. You understand? Because we quantity surveyors are part of the built industry too as well. You get architects, you get structural engineer, you get builders. So we are part of it. So in fact, when we did school back then, you get some courses for year one where we did do year one, year two, will be civil engineering courses.
Oh, borrowed courses?
Yes, borrowed courses. So we have the knowledge too.
To sabi all of this.
To sabi all these things.
Okay, so maybe we can go into the, in total, you both will say nitty gritty of what carry you come. So we get some kind of building regulations where, because if you as a quantity surveyor, you don't put the estimate and every, and at the end of the day, it can't be say, economic issues enter, like we take talk, you say there's no quick start, they go review.
Yes.
And all of that. What if, at the end of the day, now wrong materials, the quantity surveyor go carry come?
So now where you get that wrong, not be quantity surveyor they carry materials come.
Okay.
We they do the BOQ, bill of quantity. So what did they do inside the bill of quantity now? The quantity itself, quantity of material you need, the price, and
quantity of the materials. So 20 for beam.
Okay, yes. So 20 iron rod. Now you go
size
need
9 mm.
Exactly, 6 mm, 10 mm, 12 mm. Now what they tell you say, okay, this is what you need.
Then you say and the price.
And the price.
And if I go market, it no fit different.
Now back on top of your bargaining power. So at least we are giving you a
within
price
brackets.
You understand? And not be everything way cheap good. My country people.
And not be everything way cost bad.
Not be everything way cost bad.
I like that. Stop Fashola, hold on, sir. All right, so make we come look. The Lagos State building regulations with compulsory materials testing. Before or during construction.
So, say Lagos State is a great state. Before they do anything, they always go through due process. So Lagos State Material Testing, LSMTL, was founded in 2006. Okay. And before they could give us the power to carry out quality control for the whole state, it had passed through the House of Assembly to get the bills, to get the proper laws that give us that backing. You understand? Give us that backing to do what we are doing. And we've been doing it fantastically well.
So waiting the conscience if I don't do proper materials testing on top construction projects with all this backing, some people still the way they
no, our people, everybody like to do corner baby kind of thing.
Maybe they like to do it, maybe because of the costs. You don't think so?
But MCIS, what is cost when you have an asset, especially in this part of our country, you have a building asset. You don't they talk say how much building they be when you build them and by the time you want to sell them. You understand? So that is part of the thing. You have to make sure you secure your assets well. Secure your assets means doing the proper thing, making sure that whatever you are putting on ground is of good quality and to test it to test the test of time.
Go stand test of time.
You understand? So that is it.
But people go still tell you maybe help break am down. When they come meet you now, wetin be the process like? I wan build now. Somebody will just listen to this show for the first time and he won't build, he dey hear wetin we dey talk about and he say, okay, maybe I need to do the right thing.
Okay.
How they take be?
Okay. So when it comes to material testing or
materials testing, maybe stage to stage, the one we concern last part, we concern.
Okay, so first of all, after you don't do all your normal due diligence, that's your in-house. You don't do your drawing, you don't do your electrical, you don't do your BOQ, you don't do all those things. You first go meet LASPA. That's the planning authority.
Lagos State Planning.
Yes, they go check them to give you. Okay, what you want build for here? If you build them, what you want build is of good.
No be government acquisition.
No be government acquisition. So
now then the person check them.
Yes, they can't give you approval to make you go do them.
Okay.
So after you don't get that approval, you can't go Lagos State Building Control Agency.
LAPCA.
LAPCA be like the sites. They be like the supervisor for the whole states. Do you understand? In the sense that by the time you want to build, they come check all the things where they do vis-a-vis what you got your approval for.
Okay. So for instance, you collect approval for
4 floors.
4 floors.
And you can't go do 9 floors.
Like that one will be for Island that time.
Exactly. So now LAPCA they take care of that one. Then after then you go do your material testing. So when it comes to us, you have to bring your drawings to us because we need
with the permit where you don't collect.
Even yes, with the permit because obviously before you can do anything, you must have permits.
And that means people no fit. If people no fit do krukere move, so to speak, because I fit talk say well na family land we don't get antiti. I won't go to do permit for family land.
You go do permit to my friend.
Now my papa inherit from my papa.
You go do permit to. You go do permit because it's part of the building regulation law.
So I go show now waiting last part give me, waiting LAPCA give me before now go come look say okay you won't build.
Okay, we will now tell you okay these are the type of tests you need to conduct on your property. You understand? From the beginning stage, maybe na soil test to maybe na concrete cube test to maybe na reinforcement test to even for existing building that test we dey do for existing building. They call them non-destructive tests.
And
the one we go carry machine come, we say go check all the structural members. Exactly. And the reason why we call them NDT is a non-destructive because we know they destroy anything for there.
But the DT now they destroy everything.
The destructive test
water now destroy the cement.
Because we need carry them go to the lab. The cement now will crush them. Once you don't crush them, you don't use them for anything again. That's why it's called the destructive test. You understand?
Now for this one, in fact, one message he enter here from Chief Oseni, and they talk say all of this say it help increase project cost. Say now it make people the cuckoo bypass. After all, houses where they bypass build, it still they stand the test of time. Unlike waiting the QS in the studio they talk. Chief Oseni. So help me.
Okay, so Chief, when you're talking about project costs, is I think that is where we QS supposed come. Because by the time you come meet us with your drawing, we should always put our quality control costs in that BOQ. So anybody who want to do and go, no say, okay, this is how much I need to do.
Okay, Fashola Tope. For other states, now so it be, or now only Lagos?
Other states, they follow through. You know, Lagos is always the leading pioneer of things.
That means person go build for other state before they start. Because
you know we compare the value of what you go build in other states to value of Lagos.
Ow. Okay. We go come back to this quickly. We'll take traffic updates. You know, so now here we they take see the whole of Lagos as they take be. You see our live camera there.
Yes, definitely. So impressive.
Impressive. But you know anywhere for them?
I know Otedola Bridge.
Okay.
Now Lausa be that. Now Ojota be that.
Your office not there.
Which side be that now?
Yeah.
I don't see the office now.
Which side be office? The one where they beggar. Okay. Okay, you they see well. But everywhere where they see here, no traffic, right? Everywhere they go see the world. Except for those who don't, they return to Ikorodu right now. I more one believe saying that part of the one we will talk about, say for Agric Junction, we get construction work where they go on some, and the truck where they take work, they put them for major part of the road where they chop later. Then they cause slow movement for motors where they come through Aruocha to enter Agric. But I know one believes saying I don't quickly they affect this one why they see for here. Other traffic update for this time. activities of the military police join with BRT wey dem park for one lane under the bridge for Oshodi inward journey Olukwese. Na it don cause backlog wey don dey reach for those wey dey come down for White Junction. The same thing for Brown intersection where traffic managers dey on ground though wey dey left the matter. Don't forget again, military police join with BRT wey park for one lane underneath the bridge for Oshodi inward journey Olukwese. Na dey cause that backlog wey na dey face if you dey come down for White Junction. The same thing for Brown intersection also. For Ojo axis, better movement for motor now we dey get from Agbara Customs checkpoint, go reach a Federal Road Safety Corps office for Ijaniki, and moving traffic between Tipa Garage and Yanoera Day, sake of people that will carry their Legacy Benz where they cross road up and down, motors where they connect the highway through era. Join with activities of motor unions, Yanoera, Inwo, Yanoesashi, and better movement for now. From that side, connecting Afromedia, everything Palage. Afromedia connecting Yanoba, like I said, they go Volks is a good movement. Movement if they climb Yanoba flyover, inward my two, now Saturday where it be. For under the flyover, inward the Gondo, it makes sense. Good movement also from Volks down to Barracks, inward Abulado, everywhere Palashable for this time. For this one, where they talk, the entire zone is free, no biggie. And everything they go muye. We go for the shaking break again. When we come back, we go feel open the phone lines and you say go feel ask your question or better still begin send them like Chief Oseni take doing own 0809 912 0777 or to call 0915 387 7127. This and many other yarns now go to shoot my put join the standard procedures for to fit test common building materials like concrete reinforcement and every. But first of all, listen to this message in case you want to follow LSMTL relate immediately.
As soon as they enjoy materials testing matter program, so where Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory they carry come. Don't forget say we get plenty levels to carry Savuna well. For more information, I beg reach us on top Instagram at LASG_materials testing. For X at LSMTL_LAG. YouTube now Lagos State Materials Testing L. To call us 0800 00 LSMTL. That's now 0800 0057 685. Chat with us on top WhatsApp for better info. 0800 00 LSMTL or 0705 8890-232 for your materials test results and other matters, or enter we website lsmtl.lg.gov.ng. LSMTL, quality assurance.
We happy saying our studio right here, and we studio on top materials testing matter on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory they carry come your way, and they bring you great tidings from the general manager Olayinka Abdul. She said, "Make una they come their offices. How the test when I need to do, they go fit do and pa. And don't forget the numbers we don't give out. Make sure say now your WhatsApp number where they work, because the challenge is some people when they send say okay they want results." They are the number where they are picking carry go school. Then they take drop as number. So when the results they send to that number, they will come they say LSMTL no quick release result for them. They don't be like Jam. Even Jam said don't they release wait and get results now. Talking about Jam, I know over the weekend they will get what did they call them? The one what they do before Jam go. No, you get one. Mock exam. All right. Mr. Fashola Tope Day studio with me. QS now quantity surveyor be that for LSMTL. And this afternoon we will look quality of building materials for changing economic matter. So maybe we can look really if we look matters then where we face issues for building materials and all that. When we look the economic side, where we go blame the owners or developers?
It swings both ways, though. To be fair, to be really honest, if
you never see owner will give as an adult say 20 million go finish everything, he just chop on federal government contract and he carry installment, he drop everything, build them and no 1 year story. Only for you to finish materials testing come do the NDT non-destructive test, you can say this beam you guys take B, this side you guys they take B.
Okay, and say you get client too if you give you say okay now 20 million you go use stay finish, you go say no it's too much I fit use 5 million do am.
Say make I no price.
You use 5 million go carry.
I no thief money now.
Baba Monica can't do am. Na wahala be that.
That dey gbemi.
Na wahala be that. So in the real sense of it, it swings both ways. Both part of the developers, on the professionals, and both on the clients.
What you know they do about them?
We educate people. This is part of it. Now you don't come radio now.
Sensitization.
Sensitization. You understand? We they preach the gospel. Make everybody come material testing. Come do your material testing for all your buildings, both new, both existing, both anything construction. If you come, we are very friendly. We have the ease of doing business. Bring on wood. We'll help you achieve your dream, and we know that your dream will last for long. Now,
this message enter here. You don't put a name though. You say well done, MCIs and Oga Fashola. I beg, shey na true say all this testing they actually help person save costs for buildings, for builders and property owners, or they actually add to the cost. You know, so we talk about costing,
yes,
and all that the other time.
So it is save cost though, because if you don't do the proper thing as I went due, you go see sir, along the line maybe you don't build them in 2020. Before 2022, you don't see cracks. You can't go call bricklayer, you go the patch up. You're adding more cost. But once you don't do the proper thing, you use the better materials, you do the proper thing, you follow your design, you do everything. You go see that 5-6 years, you guys they do painting maintenance.
So with all of this, maybe we can check factors for Lagos. I know for one of our other edition, we'll see 0915-387-7127. You feel call in to follow Oga Tope Fashola relate this afternoon if you get any question. But those where they send their messages, they say I'm not be small. Because this one now they refer to what somebody don't ask on top of the show before. I think now when last part become they be asked this question and it got to do with areas then where we go need materials testing for pass.
All areas
like humidity, soil type, and all those things.
Because even if you want to build for Agege, where they do say soil good, before you build, you must still do soil test. And the soil test is part of material testing. So all areas you need to do soil test. There's no area that.
But soil test, my friend Akiwumi just build his own finish, and he don't come me to now. I know if you just take the results, just copy and paste, do my own instead of coming to waste on our time. I don't want waste on our time. Don't be say the money big.
And you go copy and paste to Wahala.
Exactly. Why no make the matter not be like person will go police station. You know go school. When they say they go school, you know go. You can't they copy. You can't say write your statement.
You go copy my tick number and name to join together.
Copy from person where we say na murder case you get. At the end of the day, GPO say please lock them up. And they are just two fighting.
No be Wahala be that.
Well.
So no two projects are the same. You understand?
No, we want copy and paste the same kind of building too.
No, you know matter. You guys do them. Just to make sure whatever you are putting.
Peter and Paul, what God has joined together.
They're still two different people. Peter they walk go left, Paul they walk go right. In fact, two different people.
You follow those who separate peace question. If they go left, they go right. Okay, so which supposed carry out all these tests? Now contractor, third party, government regulators. Who supposed carry out this test?
So we know they tell contractors to carry out the test because you can't be judged.
That is developer. When
I mean contractor, person will build the house.
Okay.
Now me be the engineer.
Okay.
Now me you don't come in make I build your house. I don't come build them. I know if you carry out the material testing for you.
Why?
Because you can't be judge and jury.
I don't get time.
That's why you have to come and meet us. You come and meet us. The contractor or the client needs to come and meet material testing, getting a third party to come in and do what we need to do to make sure that at least both parties have good the contractor did what is meant to do. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I get you. So that you know go be say they don't collaborate.
They don't collaborate. They can't go do rubbish or they don't go do copy and paste like you talked before. So you need a third party, and the government has given you that third entity, the third party that is not biased to come into the picture, do what we need to do, and tell you the truth of the matter.
I think saying only for insurance third party they work. Okay, so maybe we can look. You now quantity surveyor.
Yes.
So waiting be the work with professional bodies like the Nigeria Institute of Quantity Surveyors, NIQS.
Yes.
We also get Manufacturer Association of Nigeria. We get SON,
yes.
Standard Organization of Nigeria. Because now them they call on this show past. When we get all these materials where they substandard, how will they take enter if everything dey right, we for no need LSMTL. Maybe in the first place, say for maybe water and the soil testing, the road for don't dey equal. We know say all the time, my road dey all right.
But the thing I say, even if everybody material testing is a standard, is an international standard.
All over the world.
All over the world.
No be to make money.
No be to make money, and it's not just peculiar to Lagos itself. It is all over the world. There's no country you go to that they don't put quality control into their contracts or into the building, because as they do, you guys make sure say, okay, this is the way they do, if they come out right, and I'm getting what I'm doing.
So is they non-negotiable?
It's a non-negotiable.
But people they escape.
People where they escape. That's why we have another department, the enforcement department. You understand? Where they go around to enforce, say people come back, come do them.
If I don't almost finish, and I can't see me, what will happen?
That's why we they do the non-destructive tests.
Una must still do.
You go still do. We they do for existing and old building and new building. Even building where they just built yesterday, we go still do them. Even building where they all do 100 years, we go
so
do the non.
The professional body question why be asked. What do you think say be their role in all of this?
Nigerian
in 30 seconds.
Quantity surveyors. I'm a member.
Okay.
Well, I can't speak for them, but I know they do a lot of sensitization too.
For members or for public?
They go to schools, they go to professional gatherings, you know, just to make sure that this building collapse stops happening in our country.
Because they always come back to our doorstep.
Now why we guys they do am, my oga? We not get a choice than to do am.
Okay, so your final take to Lagosians and those who they listen all over the world.
Good afternoon, Lagos people. I hope so in a daily 2K they make sense. Please make sure you come to material testing when you want to do all your construction quality control. Thank you very much.
So avoid stories that touch.
So avoid stories that touch.
All right then. Oga Fashola Tope, or better still Tope Fashola.
Yes.
Now, don't be my guest on top of the show this afternoon. Quantity surveyor. I need to work with Lagos State Materials Testing Matter. That now Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory. I know be only a waka come, another former person there here too. Engineer Akinyele Akiwumi. You say now, former. Maybe next time we go come now. So we'll look up. All right then. That's what they say reach on top Materials Testing Matter for this week. I hope so enjoy yourself. You go on top of YouTube. You fit still go watch again and share so that we all feel learn together. Jinodu or Mobosola, don't follow me work this afternoon. On behalf of Debbie Bolodioku, we're there for the social media side of things. Micah, Aruocha at MSAS Water everywhere you go. See you next week. But don't forget, tomorrow, lunchtime, go come back with another Bonga Yang. Good afternoon.